Well, welcome to a week in the life of a Division III college golfer. It is the official start of our season today, which makes it a Monday. Now I don't have to go to class until 11 o'clock, and I think it's about 10-ish right now, so it's probably time to get up. So today is a day where I don't have any time between classes, and I'm, in from 11 to 3. So it looks like it's time to have lunch at 10:30. Welcome to college. Off to class. 3 hours.
It's hard to make me read things when we just talk about it.
It's also hard when the letters are like.
We continue our adventure. Well, now that band is over and I had a whole other class after that one, I'm now done for the day. It's 3:15 in the afternoon. It's a little bit later than I'd like to be done on a given day, but schedules are what schedules are. And it's Monday, so it's not like I'm in a rush. So now it's time to go out and actually get some practice in. I think I can get in maybe 9 holes before the sun goes down, plus a little bit of practice, so I will hopefully get that done. It's one of the more crazy things that establishes why this is a weird place to live. It was below 30 degrees for 4 days last week. I had all my classes canceled because of like snow and ice. And now I'm in shorts like 2 days later. Tell me how that one makes sense. Well, that's practicing done. Played 9 holes. Sun just is starting to go down. I wasn't able to film on the course today because there's still a million trees down, and I don't think they'd like to see like me showing the world that the course is kind of in a state of disaster along with the entirety of the state right now. So I played, hit some good shots, hit some bad shots, showed the rust, shows that I haven't been on a golf course in a couple of weeks, but it is what it is. Well, I think it's time to go back to school, have some dinner, finish up some homework. Nice, relaxing evening. All right, and now that it's Tuesday, I get to do my other set of classes, which kicks off with me not on campus and obviously in my car, as I get to go bowling for academic credit. This isn't a joke. I get to go bowling twice a week, and I get a grade for it. It's pretty great. It's pretty great. Yeah. I'm getting my butt handed to me so far.
Dang it!
All right, so we back from bowling. I got my butt handed to me, I think, for the first time this semester, which is interesting. So now I have like an hour to sit down and chill and eat some lunch and read a little bit more, do some homework before I go to music theory this afternoon. And then, as you can see behind me, it's really gray. The weather's supposed to be really bad today. So we're gonna see what the weather's like after I get out of class, see if I can go to practice today. Yeah, it's raining. I was looking forward to practicing today too. That's right. I've got my team meeting at 5:30 tonight, so I can just relax and do some homework until then. Speaking of, these trees are the real MVP here. I can walk around campus without an umbrella in a thunderstorm and not even get wet. Now, walking out there in the field is a little bit of a problem, but as long as I stay under trees, I'll be okay. Well, that's the end of the meeting. We talked about a lot of stuff. Talked about arrangements for conference championship awards from last year, which is really cool. It was nice to see the guys for the first time kick off our season with our weekly plans, figuring out when the first qualifier is going to be on Friday, where it's going to be, because most courses are still closed at the moment because of the weather from last week. And yeah, it's nice to see everyone. Got to laugh about how badly the fantasy football season went in the fall, and just catch up with the guys after 2.5 months off. And so now I get to watch Golden Knights game. Hopefully we don't lose. Well, we won finally, which takes long enough, so that's good. Now, normally I wouldn't be going to bed this early. It is only about 10 o'clock, but that would be a normal week. This is not a normal week. This is the start of the season, and tomorrow morning is our first workout of the year, which means I'm gonna have to find a way to get my butt out of bed 2.5 hours faster than I usually do on a Wednesday. So, yeah, tomorrow's gonna be painful, but it's kind of part of the job, I guess, and so it'll be nice to get back to it. But that means it is time to sleep. Well, it's officially too early in the morning for this, and I'm way more tired than I thought I was going to be yesterday, but it's part of the job. So here we go. All right, well, that's workout done. It was leg day, which is really painful for the first workout of the year. But, you know, walking back is really hard because my legs don't want to leg anymore. But now I have about 2 hours to kill before I go to my first class of the day. Now we're off to another marathon day of classes, and it started raining again. So looks like it's in for a long day. And did I mention it's 42 degrees outside? What a great week to what a great week to be a golfer, huh?
So there's mom, but that was actually before she got half of puppies.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say not much was learned during that class. We spent basically the entire time we were supposed to be talking about apocalypses and talked about dogs.
And what this word means, it seemed like a compliment. Okay, Urban Dictionary. And so, first thing pops up on Google. It's like used in a sentence, like, when your bling is iced out, but that melting from all your hot bars. You got the drift.
Well, just got out of lighting design, and what was a rainy, very, very rainy Wednesday has actually turned into a pretty nice day. The only problem is that it's 4 o'clock, so it's going to be really hard for me to squeeze in any practice today. I mean, I'd love to, and it's not that like I have a lot of homework or anything, because that's definitely not the case. It's just that the sun's only going to be up for another 90 minutes, and it's a 20-minute drive to the course. So, not entirely sure what to do. I mean, I would love to practice. We qualify in 48 hours from now, but you know, I'm getting a lesson tomorrow, and I played on Monday, so it's kind of hard to tell. I mean, at least it's a nice day, so it's making it really tempting to go out, other than the fact that it's a little bit on the chilly side. So one of the cool things, one of the really cool perks that our team has is we have like 3 or 4 places we can go practice on a given week. And yeah, I got out of class a little bit too late to go to the main course. So what I can do is wait about another hour and go to arguably my favorite spot in the entire city, which is our only night range, which has a very nice wedge facility, but ultimately its real benefit is that it's off of grass. And, you know, that's something that, especially in this neck of the woods, isn't always common for a public driving range like that. So that looks like it's going to be my plan. Looks like it's going to be a night range day, and that might be my plan for tomorrow too. Well, looks like I might have to throw this practice session overboard, as you can see behind me right here. Yeah, those are all puddles. Apparently, because this place sits a little bit in the ground, all the water pooled to here, and so it's basically a mud pile. Combine that with the fact that it's like 40 degrees and there isn't a lot to be learned tonight other than just to stay loose. I'm not going to make great contact because the body doesn't work, and I keep forgetting that we had our first real workout, so my muscles are actually tired for the first time in like 2 months. So we're just going to have some fun tonight and just hold off until tomorrow when the actual lessons and practicing is actually going to, take place. I'm let the big dog eat. Look, I'm a fairly decent golfer in my own opinion, but there are a couple of shots that you're just required to hit at night ranges. The driving iron stinger is just one of them. Well, that's a wrap from the night range. Hopefully some of those ball flights looked pretty cool because I'm putting my body on the line for this one. It is cold out here. And just leave it to the weather to be weird. So it's 40 degrees today. I'm cold, so cold that I did the most uncharacteristic thing ever and put on a beanie. But tomorrow I'm gonna be in shorts because it's gonna be 70 something degrees. And then on Friday for our first qualifier, not only will I have 45 minutes to warm up due to my class schedule, but it's going to be 50 degrees or less, 20 to 30 mile an hour winds. So yeah, nobody said the sport was easy, and it's not going to be easy this week. Well, another day starting at T, and another day where I get to open up at the bowling alley. Only difference between today and Tuesday is that I'm actually in a bit of a hurry today, since I kind of overslept by about 20 minutes. I'm probably not going to be late, but I'm not going to get to sit around and do nothing for as long as I would usually like to do. Oh yeah, we got the lunch of champions going on. It's the power of leftovers right here. That's got barbecue. We got some mac and cheese. We have proverbial Texas beverage. Pretty good way to kill an hour and a half before going to class. Well, that's class done for the day. So now it's just do what I do. I've got a golf lesson coming up in a couple of hours, weather permitting. And so what I'm going to do is just do some homework to kill the time. That's all I really can do. And now that all my homework is done and I'm actually able to have time for myself, it's about time to go back out to the night range. I know I've got I'm gonna get some swing work in with my dad, who's my swing coach. But first we're gonna meet up for dinner since I haven't really seen him since the ice storm hit. So we're gonna go get some food, wait for the sun to start going down, and then work our way out to the range and hopefully get my swing dialed in for qualifying tomorrow, where it's going to be just unfathomably windy and really cold. Also known as the perfect time for me to try and make a move when the weather's not great. So we're going to see how that goes. All right, time to go qualify. Well, I'm now a couple of hours removed from qualifying, and I'm sure you can tell by the tone of my voice, it didn't exactly go how I thought it was going to go. Sure, I had a couple of redeeming moments, a couple of birdies, a couple of really good shots. I must have picked up a bad habit through the majority of my preparation, getting ready for this. And yeah, it was windy, and yeah, it was really cold, and I probably can use that as an excuse, but in reality, I just picked up a bad habit somewhere. My swing plane got ridiculously off, and I think I hit a 5-iron 85 yards left of my target once, and so that's not very scoreable. So looks like I will not be going to San Antonio to play in our team's first event of the semester. which is okay. I mean, the right people are going. I've got a good relationship with a lot of my teammates, and the right people are going, and they're going to do great. I'm sure of it. But what this means for me is I've got 2 weeks between now and our next qualifying round. So I got 2 weeks to figure out what's wrong, identify what's causing my swing plane to get really off, fix it, and get my confidence back. Because, sure, I'll be okay. It wasn't a great day, but the fact of the matter is I got through it, even though I probably should have just feigned injury and walked in. But all in all, it was a productive day. I just wish I had played better. But now I've got the weekend to unwind, relax, watch the Super Bowl, which will be exciting, spend some time with my family, and all in all, just get away from the game and pick it up again on Monday. It's just part of life. You're going to have some ups and downs as a college golfer. God knows I've had a lot of ups and downs throughout my career so far. And so it's being able to manage those ups and downs that makes the activity so much more worth what it is, and why it's been so important for me over the last couple of years to stick with it even when things aren't going well, because the lowest of lows make the highs super, super exciting. And obviously, as this semester goes, I'm going to have a lot more opportunities to get to those highs, and I'm planning on taking you all with me on this one. I was hoping to just do a 1 week thing and then boom, going to the tournament, and no reason to chronicle a successful year. But now that I've kind of got off to the shaky start, I might as well drag you guys along with me for the next little bit, see if I can keep my game together, see if I can get into an event and take you guys along for the ride for what is going to be a pretty fun spring season of golf here for myself and for my teammates. So I think I'm just going to end the golf stuff with that. It wasn't a great day, but it was a day, and that's the nature of the sport. Some days are going to be great, some days are going to be bad. I just lost this coin toss this time.